A young man named Tunde was deeply disturbed. Every day, he woke up with the same heavy feeling in his chest. Time was moving. People around him were achieving things, starting businesses, learning new skills, getting jobs, traveling, building lives. But he felt like he was standing still. He wasn't lazy. He had dreams. Big ones. But somehow the days just kept disappearing. He tried to read, tried to learn design, tried to start something. But every evening he looked back and realized he had done nothing meaningful. One day, tired and frustrated, Tunde decided to seek help. He walked to the edge of the village, where an old wise woman named Mama Titi lived. Everyone respected her. She was known not just for her age, but for the stories she told. Stories that opened people's eyes and changed their lives. Tunde sat in front of her under the big mango tree and said, "Mama, I'm worried. I want to grow, I want to succeed. But something is wrong. I wake up each day and promise myself I'll do better. But by nightfall, I've done nothing." Mama Titi looked at him with a smile and said, "Ah, my son, let me tell you a story. It's the story of another young man who had the same problem. His name was Obi." She began. Once upon a time there was a young man called Obi. He was full of potential. Smart, creative, full of energy. He had plans to learn graphic design and also to build a business. But he had one weakness, his WhatsApp group. The group was called Cruise and Vibes Only. Every morning before brushing his teeth, he would check the group. Arguments, voice notes, gossip, football banter, funny videos. From 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. gone. He would laugh and type, "This life don't have duplicate. Enjoy it now." Then by 2 p.m., his energy would be low, and he'd scroll through Instagram saying, "I'll start my design tutorial later." But later never came. He repeated this pattern every day. Weeks passed. Months passed. He kept telling himself he was resting or cooling off. But deep inside he knew he was wasting time. Meanwhile, his friends were moving forward. Ada, who barely spoke in the group, had finished an online course and landed a remote job. Chaik was now freelancing and earning in dollars. Even Zainab, who used to sell earrings in school, now ran a full online thrift store with hundreds of customers. And Obi, still forwarding memes and laughing at the same joke 10 times. One night, he sat alone in the dark, his phone in his hand, and said out loud, "I've been laughing every day, but my life is no longer funny." That night he made a bold decision. He muted the WhatsApp group for 1 year. People messaged him, "My guy, are you angry? Why don't we see you online again? It's like you are beginning to feel too proud to chat with us?" But he didn't answer. He used the silence to grow. He enrolled in courses, practiced design, built a portfolio, applied for gigs. Bit by bit he started getting paid. He even designed logos for some members of the same group that once wasted his time, and he was paid for it. And when he finally returned to the group a year later, he didn't stay long. Just dropped one message. "I love you all, but I love my future more." Mama Titi paused, then looked straight at Tunde. "My son," she said, "your time is your life. Don't spend it on what entertains you but adds nothing to you. You can laugh for years and still cry in regret if you don't take control now." Tunde left her that day, not with more motivation, but with more wisdom. He muted his distractions. And little by little, his life began to change. He also learned that is not everything that makes you smile is good for your future. Learn when to enjoy and when to be focused. Because time wasted doesn't come back. And dreams don't wait forever.